I'm gonna try and keep this one short because it's getting pretty late, and because having the lights on in here does keep it warm. This is the vlog for July 17th, and it's finally starting to cool off a little bit. And it's going to get warm again after the cool period, sadly. Still no rain in the forecast. But I guess it's time for me to talk a little bit about something that's coming up. Every year, I get together with a select number of people from the World of Warcraft server that I've been playing with since 2005. A lot of them, myself included, don't play World of Warcraft nearly to the same level that we used to. In fact, some of us don't play at all. But we became really good friends online and have sort of kept track of one another for years. And we still get together and do this just because for a lot of people, it's a chance to come to the Pacific Northwest and enjoy it on one of the most warm and beautiful weekends of the year, sometimes a little too warm, which may be the case this year. But we all enjoy each other's company and we all have a good time. And that will be the weekend after this next one that starts on Friday. So I need to ask for the Friday from this upcoming Friday off so that I can go down to Pike Place Market and walk around with my friends. We will then head to AFK Tavern for an evening of weirdly named drinks and karaoke. But today, what about today? Today, the cool air has made quite a big difference on my ability to communicate. And I am very much looking forward to not being a sweaty mess, hopefully tomorrow. Any sort of reprieve from this heat is a blessing, and I will happily take it. Obviously, I'm back to work, and I don't like to talk much about work, but today was easier than yesterday. I felt like I had more focus. I felt like I had a better understanding of what I would be doing, and it's just sort of, easing back into things. And it feels good to be back to work and feel like I'm contributing, at least at some small level. The other thing that happened is that a couple of people that I've played D&D with, or I'm going to theoretically play D&D with at some point, other than just making characters and talking about it, which is still fun. I shouldn't deride that experience because that's one of the things that I do this for. But those people who've never played D&D before, or not in many years, don't have one of these. So with my Amazon Prime membership, I ordered 2 more copies, and I just gave one to my players, Sebastian and Kelsey. And I'm going to be giving the other one to my friend Philip, who I don't know if he actually watches these all the time, but Philip, surprise, tomorrow morning I'm going to give you a player's handbook. Act shocked. One person that does watch these, Lindsay, is probably going to be a bit miffed that I didn't get her one, which I'm going to remind her that I got a pack of cleric spell cards, which cost like $20 at the game store, and I gave her a dice bag. So she doesn't have any room to complain, although I might end up getting her a book as well. We'll see. It would just be nice to have all 3 sort of partitions of my group have one. And she is currently not working. So, but I don't want to show too much favoritism. I don't want to spend too much money on one person. Although technically Philip got my old computer, which cost me about $800 to make. So he's clearly winning in that regard. But this way they're going to have access to the rules at their fingertips and in book form. And I think that's sort of the way that you should. In this age of everybody's got a tablet or a laptop, there's been a big move towards PDFs and having those be accessible and easy to use. And that's fine, but I have if there's a place in the book and I know where to find a rule or some piece of information, it is so much easier for me to do it with a book than it is with a PDF, even using the search bar. There's usually just a lot of scrolling, and it's easy to scroll too much too quick on this thing. So I like books for this particular thing. I like books. All my comic books I get on my tablet, because those I'm just reading page by page, and that's easy. But for reference material, I really do think that the real thing is just better for me. So, cool, 5 minutes. I'm going to cut this short and turn the light off, and I'm just going to say, I'm Eric Spornitz, and tomorrow will be better.